My cousin Wade spent years turning every family gathering into a roast, and when I finally roasted back, my family acted like I'd committed a crime. Wade never showed up to anything without an opening line loaded. This year's Labor Day cookout, he found his targets before he even set his cooler down. He looked at the potato salad my grandmother had spent the morning making and said, "Careful, Grams, health department's not invited." Then he turned to my uncle Frank. "Still driving that delivery route, Frank? Guess somebody's gotta do the job robots will take in 5 years." My uncle just shrugged. 15 years of shrugging. Then Wade found me. "Look who it is, culinary school." "What? They run out of real careers to study?" "Bet you can dice an onion real nice, though." Everyone did the laugh. The quiet one, eyes on their plates, quick exhale, pass the chips. The laugh that begs you not to make it a thing. I'd swallowed that laugh my whole life. Comments about my program, my grandmother's cooking, my uncle's job, my haircut, my car, every summer since I was a teenager. And every time I let it go, because that's the rule nobody ever said out loud, we let Wade be Wade. Then he turned on my little cousin Ruthie. She's 11, wears hearing aids, has spent 2 years in speech therapy learning to keep up in group conversations, and still gets nervous asking for things in front of people. She came up to the table and asked quietly if someone could hand her the corn. Wade cupped his hand around his ear. "Sorry, what? Speak up, I can't hear you over your own hearing aids." He laughed alone at that one. Ruthie's face went red and she stopped talking for the rest of the meal, just picked at her plate. I said, "Wade, that's enough." He put his hands up. "Relax, gotta get used to people not accommodating her forever." I looked around the table. My grandmother, my uncle, my mom, anybody. My aunt squeezed my shoulder. "You know Wade, honey, he's rough around the edges, but he means well." My grandmother didn't even glance up. 60 years of Wade being Wade, and nothing was going to change that. Wade smirked at me over his beer, and something in me settled into something very calm and very final. They were never going to stop him. Fine. Thanksgiving was 11 weeks out. I didn't need 11. I just needed one clean shot, and Wade had been loading the ammunition himself for years. Thanksgiving, my mom's dining room. Wade walked in mid-sentence as always. I got there first. "Wade, good to see you made it. Hey, did you and Britt ever settle who's actually on the lease, or are you still staying with a buddy?" The room stilled. Wade blinked. "What's that supposed to mean?" "Just teasing. That's your whole thing, right? Speaking of which, how's the food truck idea coming along? You've been about to launch since the pandemic." My cousin snorted into her drink before she could stop herself. Wade's jaw tightened. "Watch yourself." "Why, you never do." I turned toward Ruthie, who was watching wide-eyed. "Hey, Ruthie, tell everyone about your speech tournament next month. Take your time, nobody's rushing you." Wade's face flushed dark. He stood up so fast his chair scraped the floor. "Who do you think you're talking to?" And right on cue, my grandmother said, "That is enough. We do not talk to family like that." I'd waited my whole life for that sentence. "Since when?" I asked. "When Wade mocked an 11-year-old's hearing aids 20 minutes ago, nobody said a word. When he's trashed your cooking every year for a decade, that's just Wade being rough around the edges. When he's called my program a joke, my job a joke, nobody at this table has ever once said stop. So somebody explain the rule to me. Is it that we don't insult family, or that only Wade gets to?" Nobody answered. My mom stared at her plate. So did my grandmother. For the first time, everyone was looking at Wade instead of at me. He grabbed his jacket. "I don't need this." "You're right," I said. "Nobody does." Later, while everyone pretended to watch the football game, Ruthie sat beside me with 2 slices of pie and handed me one. She didn't say anything at first, then quietly, "That was really cool of you. Wade hasn't apologized." Ruthie signed up for another speech tournament this spring and asked if I'd come watch.